The following is an interview conducted by Saviour at the request of Jack Hennessey to discuss the creation, lifespan, and demise of OSPA.
I am Jack Hennessey.
Alright, so you requested this interview to talk about OSPA, correct?
Yep.
Yes. So I've been given a few questions to ask, and if you want to just answer them, then that's fine. Right, so question one, how did OSPA start?
So, me and Lead were basically just like friends then, and we were having to deal with a couple raiding things, you know.
Raiders and shit.
We wanted to deal with any raiders in Onward and anything like that.
Yeah.
So we started an original server. Then like a lot of stuff went down. Then we had to create a different server. So this is how the different server was created. He found everybody that was originally friends with him that was in that server and wants to work with him in that server, gathered them all into a server, and then started talking about how wanted to, take out anything like Raiders of Onward and that.
Yeah.
So,
and that different server was OSPA?
Yeah. Yeah, first server was taken out. Not by me, trust me, not by me.
No, yeah. More of a personal question than a MSN question. What was the name of the first server?
It was originally...
If you remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember. The original server was the OSPA, which was Pavlov and Onward Servers Protection Agency.
Good name, I suppose. I'm guessing OSPA was just Onward Protection Service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And there's a different server for the Pavlov one.
Yeah. So, was OSPA well known or well feared, or sort of what was the deal with that?
Not really well feared. We got in a couple conflicts. I mean, there are a couple, private agencies that were wanting to, stop us, because really the only way that military, the military simulations that take this game can really stay up is through conflicts.
Yeah, I can respect that, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was known by a couple people, not really liked by a couple people. That was another reason why it did get taken down. For the first and second time.
Yeah. Did you have any, big enemies to OSPA, or...
I mean, there was one near the ending of the OSPA's lifespan, which was the U.S. Navy of VR. They cover Onward VR and VR Chat.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about VR Chat, Milson. Never understand how it would work, but anyway.
They usually do planes. You know those jet things. Yeah, they use that.
So, did you start to notice, when was the time you noticed OSPA was on the decline?
Whenever Lead started taking completely... by the way, I'm saying Lead as in, the TLC Lead. Which I don't really know what TLC stands for. But, Lead is in the guy that ran it. Not you. Yeah.
No, yeah, not me. XX Lead,
yeah.
XX.
Yeah.
OSPA's
leader. Yeah, it's whenever he started taking random breaks that were clearly fake to me and other high comms in it. And he just expected things that were way too high, 10 members in 7 days, not even 7 days, in 4 days. 10
that
members.
Is completely unrealistic. I mean, even big milsims probably wouldn't get that much in that time span.
Yeah, we completely struggled to be able to get him to lower that amount. We finally managed to get him to 5 or 6 in 4 days instead.
Yeah, I mean that's better, but I mean, I would have gone, personally, I would have gone 5 or 6 in like a week. Because that's a rough good amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, my mother just turned up.
And just whenever
Go on,
you're
go on.
done.
Oh, right.
So
Keep interrupting.
yeah, I'm sorry if I will have to go in a little bit because I'm gonna have something with family to do. So if we can make this a 2-part thing, I'd be happy with that.
I mean, we could just like skip through some questions if you wanted to as well. But yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
How did OSPA end?
So I was honestly tired of the constant random breaks from lead that, as I said before, weren't even fair. So I found the U.S. Navy of VR because they were also, they were also having to deal with something. Because
Hmm.
lead was trying to make them into a state of
Yeah, he
in
did
the
that. He
OSPA.
tried doing that with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So we decided to team up. I gave him some of the highest ranks in the server. So he deleted most of the channels and made a join the USNV channel for it. That's
Yeah.
basically how the OSPA and all the other servers ended.
Yeah. Was there anything that it kept secret? Like anything big?
I mean, not really big, but there were some teams, high-end smart teams in that, to his
That were
knowledge.
secret. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so there were some like mid-sized teams that he was hiding secret, and only some of the
Yeah.
highest, and only some of the highest people in there would be able to actually get
Yeah.
access to him.
Understand them. Yeah. Yeah. Who was OSPA's biggest competitor?
Also, his biggest competitor
Yeah.
weren't really too much, there wasn't really a set of big competitors. I
Hmm.
don't really remember their name, but I'm pretty sure it was something else that used to be in one of the big alliance servers that were with
Okay.
the OSPA,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't really remember their name though because it was actually kind of good second. And
Yeah.
pretty sure it's like
Uh,
100 and something.
Yikes. Yeah. I highly doubt it, but I might as well ask. Do you think OSPA will see a return?
If lead as a smart enough mind to actually be more active with himself and he gets more good
Yeah.
active ICOMs with it, I'm not
Yeah.
expecting myself with a return of the OSPA
Yeah.
because I'm also in a couple milsims that don't really, allow any
Like.
any
Oh.
other milsims like that to be
Yeah. Makes sense, I
with.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Note for the camera. I have a screenshot that I'm about to explain. You will need to cut that in when I send you it somehow. So, I'll explain that in a minute. So basically, he messaged me. I don't remember when. Shortly after OSPA died, saying he would most likely not be returning, and sent me a whole bunch of sexual sort of. I really don't know what to call it, honestly.
I was against it, honestly. I was
Yeah.
very, very against that. I called up any really high com of any of the servers I knew just to be able to
Yeah.
try and get all these things, gone. I was honestly
Yeah.
just really tired and like high on melatonin one night, so I
Oh.
accidentally, fell into that little rabbit hole.
Yeah, because he
But
sent me a really weird, like a paragraph long message. I really don't know why, but it had a lot of
yeah, no,
sexual undertones. So, yeah. And
yeah,
whoever's editing
and
the video, I'll send it so you can post it on the screen.
yeah, I was very, very against how the server
Sexual
was
stuff.
turning into that. So that
Oh,
was another
right, yeah.
reason why I did end that, end that entire thing.
Yeah.
Basically for everyone's good, because
Yeah, yeah, I can understand
yeah.
and respect that, honestly. Why do you think OSPA failed?
What exactly do you mean? Because there was kind of like a question like that earlier.
Oh, right.
How, like,
Well,
you know, how it
that's just
started
the
to
exact
decline?
that's the exact question they sent me, but I will improv it.
Or
Well, I'll try to improv it at least. Why do you think Lead chose to go on the decline, which ultimately led to OSPA's failure?
Lead was really expecting a lot, and he didn't really want to, you know, literally lead the server anymore, I guess. So
So
he
he
just
was
left it to
offloading it to
us.
his high. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was just giving us the server, basically, because he didn't want to run it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So,
So you answered this earlier, but for official records, I'm going to ask the question: did you cause the downfall of OSPA?
no, not at all.
No.
I didn't really cause any
just
downfall. I mean, I didn't really cause the downfall, but
You assisted in it, almost, or the
yeah,
server deletion, I should say.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I assisted in that. Yeah, I assisted in that.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the final
Ares was
question,
the
and
main
then
one that wanted it.
yeah, the final question, and you can ask any at the end. What's your opinion on the downfall of OSPA? Do you think it was deserved? Do you think it shouldn't have? You know,
I'm
your
thinking,
opinion.
yeah, I'm thinking that it would be deserved for how, you know, everybody was just going crazy in it. They were
Yeah.
doing terrible things, going against, even the lead was going against the rules that he stated.
Yeah.
So if a
Because
man goes,
whenever me and Lead were talking, he was extremely pushy to make me into a state of OSPA. So that's just personal note on him, really.
yeah, he makes other servers, you know, uncomfortable with that. People in the server uncomfortable with how all that inappropriate stuff was going on.
Mm.
Even I was getting really uncomfortable because he set my name to an inappropriate one. I forgot it because I completely left
Oh,
after its downfall.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
soon enough, Ares deleted
The
the
server.
OSPA server. Yeah, once everybody
Yeah.
joined the USNP.
Yeah. So
So
that's pretty much all of the end of the listed questions. Do you have any for us at MSN? MSN, yeah. Or just me
nope,
as my
not.
milsim?
Well, what exactly is your milsim?
My milsim is Ghost Recon Flatline. We've recently rebranded the name of it to that one. But we basically want, I think, a similar goal to you. We want Onward to be a welcoming community with plenty of different groups. But the main reason what we do, we kill racists, terrorists, Nazis, homophobes, stuff like that. We don't want them in Onward. So once we have enough people, which I'm hoping to get sometime soon, we will actively start hunting those people and kill them as much as we can to get them out of Onward. Because no community deserves people like that, basically. That's about it for my Muslim summary, really. We just don't tolerate racism, sexism. We kill people like that, basically, because we don't allow it in. We don't want it in the community because it's turning it to absolute dog shit, if I may say so. So
Yep.
yeah. Do you have any more questions, or would you like to conduct the interview here?
We can really end it here, really, because I don't really have too
Yeah.
many extra questions for you guys.
Yeah, fair enough. So just turn around if you want to see me. So if you want to, we can. Yeah. I'll let you get on with your day, and hope you enjoy the rest of whatever Muslim you join next. See you,
All
buddy.
right.